Hello, good morning. My goodness, with all the changes that are going on in the world, one is loath to notice that some of the biggest changes are in the attitudes of the young women in the Philippines at the moment. They seem to be obsessed with their looks, and clearly they are misrepresenting themselves in many cases, not only to other people, but to themselves. They have this desire to be seen in a better light, as we all do. We go and have a wash, we have a shave, put on nice clean clothes, but then we look in the mirror and we say to ourselves, oh, I could improve on that. And how best to do it in the modern age but to use image enhancers, the little tools that are found on telephones, on cameras, and in many of the multimedia platforms. Trouble with that, of course, is that when we start to promote ourselves, when we try to present ourselves to the world, we then give a false impression. But not only do we give a false impression, we also are kidding ourselves because we're trying to live up to something that we aren't. We can't really change what we're born with. Okay, yes, we can have facelifts, we can have body lifts, we can have bottom tucking and all this sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, we can't change what we've been given. And you have to ask yourself, why do they do this? Why do they see themselves as, in some way, with a flaw in their look? A feeling of inadequacy, maybe insecurity. I think that probably some of it comes from their actual existence. Many of the young ladies are living in very basic homes. Yes, in the countryside. Not all of them in the country either. A lot of them are in the city. You only have to look at some of the channels that come out and you discover they're in normal populated areas, not necessarily in the country. And they're just hollow block. Some of them are bamboo or plywood, even stainless steel or roofing iron on the building. But they put up a sheet or something in the background to make it look a little bit better. But of course, they're not really thinking ahead that when we watch the photo or the image that they send, that we can see the edges and that it's actually open to the sky. So clearly they're not well-to-do, that's for sure. They may have a job, they may even have a secure job, but they still feel the need to present an image of something that they really aren't. And when one relies as a foreigner initially to make contact with a Filipina, I think it's very important that we don't get fooled by what is generally referred to these days now as artificial intelligence. Image changes, image enhancers. There's hundreds of these around available, often for free. You need to be able to be assured that the person you're speaking to is in fact the one that you desire. Dating sites often present a false image of themselves also. So, with all of the changes in the world, I think many more changes are coming. We have to make sure that what we're buying is what we think we're going to get. Nothing more disappointing when we send off for our drone and a piece of plastic comes back without a battery, without a camera, and it's nothing like what you thought you were going to get. And this is the case with Filipina. Not just Filipina either, but more so here, through the desire and somewhat desperation to find a better life, to somehow enhance their chances to find a partner, someone who's willing to take them on. Of course, if we fall in love with the person, yes, we might be a little annoyed that we didn't quite get the goods in the same condition that we thought we were going to get them. But at the end of the day, if we love her, or we feel we do, hopefully it will be a true return of feelings from her. But probably not, because if we really do think about it, the few that do find true love are far and in between. Because we're lucky if we find someone who's just simply good looking, loyal, reliable, and honest. Those are some of the things that we really look for. And of course, morally in a good place. So if you like this video, I will show you at the beginning of the video just exactly how I discovered this thought. More recently, just a few days ago, sent to me by one of my subscribers to reiterate how important it is to see what you're really getting in the flesh, boots on the ground, and don't be disappointed with what you find if she's gone and enhanced herself before you got to see her in the flesh. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and press the notification button. And that's my thought for the day. Bye now.